Shayne Sharkey.
Hi, Shayne.
Hey
Morning,
guys, how are
Shayne.
you doing, Aaron?
Good. Play ball, Shreveport. Your whole effort is to save Fairgrounds Field. You have great uses for Fairgrounds Field. The city is not in your corner, it doesn't look like. They have proposed $1 million in the bond issue to tear it down.
Yes.
Are they not hearing you? Do you not have enough money you're bringing to the table? What's the problem?
I'm going to go to the city council today at 3 o'clock. Just present our vision again one more time. Present the solutions that we've had to overcome all the challenges with the stadium, and let them. I mean, I'm sure it's going to come out to the city council like what their reasons are. And I think a lot of city council members will hear for the first time, why exactly they want to tear it down.
You propose using Fairgrounds Field for lots of sporting activities. Do you
Yeah.
do you bring money to the table to renovate it?
What we're going to be doing is bringing in private donations, corporate donations, and grants. So we've been really thankful and appreciative to Melissa Dobson with Louisiana Tech, who's going to help us with the grant writing part of it. And we've built up a huge grassroots campaign. All from the very beginning that we started a year ago, we've asked people not to donate money. We've not accepted any money, just in case a situation like this came up, where the city would not grant us a lease, and then we were left somehow trying to return that money and trying to make people whole, because we wanted to be very honest and ethical about any handling of money.
Shane, were you shocked, stunned, angry when you heard the city wants to tear it down?
Yeah, those are some nice words for it. Yeah, I was really caught off guard by it. The first I learned of it was from Kelly Wells at the Shreveport Bossier Sports Commission. He sent me a screenshot of it when, right after they posted the bond initiative on the website. So, yeah, just kind of caught off guard, I guess, more than anything.
The estimates that I'm getting from city leaders and others are that it's going to cost way more than $1 million to upgrade this facility. What do your numbers show? How much is it going to cost to bring it back to life where we can use it?
I mean, here, just up front really quickly, is we're not asking the city for any money. So it's no skin off their back, but they're willing to borrow $1 million to tear something down when they could have been investing a little bit of money to keep it up to standards. So we're not asking the city for anything. All that money is going to come from either through grants or through private donations. But we're estimating, it's kind of hard because with the bats and the health issues associated with the bats, we can't send people in. So we're trying to get estimates just from the surface view of we're fixing it up cosmetically and also mechanically. We're estimating somewhere around $5 million, and that's including turf in the field. But we can recoup a lot of that stuff through, through sponsorships on the naming of the stadium, through name advertising on the turf and inside the stadium, and through hosting events. And we're going to be bringing in some economic information as far as like what we conservatives think the city will be able to generate in revenue off the events.
Do you see a major renovation or basically some weed eating and cleanup?
Well, initially we got the bats, and, we have Kevin from United Bat Control out of California that's going to be there at the city council meeting today to address questions whether they allow us to go ahead and renovate the stadium or just to tear it down. So we got that. I mean, we want to turf it to make it multi-purpose, but, there's other options just to run it, just to keep it grass.
There are people.
But, I mean, it's the main things is we know it's not structurally deficient because we've had a major construction supervisor for one of the largest businesses in the city inspect it, and we did that like over a year and a half ago.
People have told me, though, we're talking to Shayne Sharkey with Play Ball Shreveport, who's interested in getting a lease from the city for Fairgrounds Field, kind of shocked to find out the city wants to tear it down. We're hearing that it would need to be brought back up to code, that since it is so old, that it would need more bathrooms, better facilities with regard to handicapped accessibility, etc. And those things would be cost prohibitive. What do you know about that? What can you share about with regard to that?
As far as like wheelchair ramp accessible, I really don't see that because there is an elevator system there's an elevator in Fairgrounds Field. Plus, we have 2 ramp entrances for handicap accessibility. The bathrooms are not ADA compliant. In fact, a few years back, they issued a bond for $332,000 to make the bathrooms handicap accessible, and the money wasn't used for that, but it was specifically for making the bathrooms handicap accessible. It was over $300,000, and I guess it got used for another project. But again, sometimes in the short term, we could do things like they're doing in Hirsch, where they eliminate sections of the stadium to reduce seating capacity. That's going to be normally what we can normally do too, because of the skybox area and things like that that would have to be renovated. That may take a little bit longer. We can reduce the seating capacity there.
Shayne, there will be
Because
people.
we really don't need 4,200 seats.
Gotcha. There will be people that say, you could spend this $5 million on the stadium. It's not going to bring in enough money to generate enough people attending events there, that it will be a waste of money. You hear that? I know you do. How do you answer that?
Just kind of going with the economic information from the Shreveport Bossier Sports Commission on what it would bring in per event, like sponsoring the SWAC conference and Red River Athletic adult baseball and youth college and high school tournaments and things like that. We know somewhere between 1.3 and 1.5 million positive economic impact on the city, and we'll be presenting that information too.
Shayne Sharkey.
The biggest impact too is just being able to use the facility as an outreach program to be able to target at-risk youth in the city, and it's all over the city. But to be able to reach those kids and let them know that people do care, and be able to introduce sports into their lives to where they can have, know that they have another option besides maybe the choices that they have right now.
Shayne Sharkey, Play Ball Shreveport. Thanks for joining us on such short notice this morning. We appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Have a blessed day.
You bet.